Right, and with Zach now. Zach, welcome along to Swindon. But then again, we're almost to your local track, aren't we?
Yeah, near enough. I rode for Somerset last year when that was near enough local, but Swindon works out about 40-50 minutes from where I live, so yeah, pretty local.
And I must ask you this, I guess you've been asked many times, but on paper you look as though you're a Polish rider with your name, but how do you actually pronounce your name, and what's the background with your name?
It's Wajtknecht, and yeah, it's just my granddad come over during the war and I met my nan and stuff like that, and then obviously from there on it just, so when you look at it you think, oh, he's foreign, that kid, but no, English, yeah.
And you're 18, and yet you've got a lot of experience under your Kevlars already, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I turned 19 in February, so...
Sorry, 19.
Yeah, 19 now, yeah. But, yeah, definitely the past couple of years, I've done a lot of stuff on the grass track and stuff like that, so... but, yeah, the past few years have been good. To be in teams that have been winning trophies is obviously the teams you want to be in, and... I haven't really had the season yet where it's been a bit down and up. Obviously last year with the injury and stuff like that, but it was going good before then, so yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, you rode last year at Somerset for part of the season. You've also been at Birmingham as well, and everywhere you go you seem to win leagues.
Yeah,
which is the sort of rider we want at Swindon.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah, obviously the first year at Birmingham wasn't really expecting much. Obviously I've come in on as a National League 3-point like young British rider, and yeah, everything just clicked that year. I think we made the decision whether if I enjoy it or not, and I enjoyed it that year. And then from then on, obviously with Speedway, you are a bit on getting injuries and stuff like that. But unfortunately, last year that did happen. But now I can just look ahead and think about this year now.
And how did the move to Swindon come about? Did you pick up the phone and ring Roscoe, or he came down to Somerset and had a chat with you in the pits? Talk us through it.
I've always been in touch with Roscoe and that. Like we have like a few mutual friends, like Glenn Cunningham. He used to ride up here, and so I've come up here before I started league racing. Like when I was younger, I first went 500 and stuff like that. So yeah, I've had a practice in that. So I've always known about it, and I've always thought of the track and the club. It's whenever I've come up here and watched, like as a younger kid, and I thought that it's a good club to ride for. And obviously, when you think of the riders that I've ridden here, like Lee Adams and stuff like that, then that's why. But yeah, he rang me up, and I was a bit like, is it a big step up? And I thought, well, I stepped up last year, and unfortunately I got injured. But then again, if I want to keep progressing and stuff like that, you've just got to get the experience every year.
As I say, it is a big step up. You come in on a 2.63 average in a reserve, but you will be riding against other lads that you've ridden before against as well. And as you say, you can only prove yourself against better riders.
Yeah, definitely. I've raced quite throughout the National League. A lot of them have come up now, and it's been riders that have rode in previous years, and I've been riding against them as well. But yeah, so that's the good thing. You get them races where you do go out against the reserves, and obviously I'm going to be one this year, so if I can just go out there and prove myself in them races, and then hopefully keep everything clicks together, I'm happy with my equipment this year, and yeah, it should be all right.
So you mentioned you had some injuries last year, but what have you been up to during the winter? Have you been working on your fitness a lot as well, keep yourself busy, and equipment so far has gone around?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously I've had it, the way you could put it, is a longer winter than everyone else have through injury and stuff like that, but yeah, this is the kind of first year where I've pushed myself a bit more. I've been going to the gym and stuff like that, and yeah, definitely like practice wise, I'm like keen to get out, and but yeah, like equipment wise and stuff like that, it's 10 times better than it was last year, and obviously I've got people helping me as well, but yeah, obviously I do work as well with my dad and this building firm, stuff like that.
You left McDonald's now?
Yeah, that was a joke thing on Facebook, but
is it? Right.
Yeah,
okay.
But yeah, I work with my dad, and it's through the winter just to keep things going, and it's building work, so you're always keeping yourself busy. You're never like sat down or anything. So yeah, that's another good thing as well.
Okay, now I've got to ask you, you're the baby of the side, I believe. And you've got Jason Doyle, who really should have been the world champion last year, apart from obviously the crash at the end. How awesome's that going to be? You're going to be sharing the pits with Jason and learning from the man himself?
Yeah, definitely. That was the thing that Roscoe said to me on the phone, and I thought the only way you can gain experiences from top riders like Jason as well. And yeah, I think.
Awestruck?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, when you see what he done last year. Realistically, he should have been world champion, but unfortunately, he hit an injury and stuff like that. But yeah, the way he's come back from an injury this year is just. I watched the meeting the other day, and he done really well. So yeah, but definitely he's a top class rider, and to have someone like that in your team is always going to keep the confidence up.
And just last of all, because you're sort of our nearest local lad, just down the road between Bath and Bristol, good opportunity for your friends and your family to come to all the meetings as well.
Yeah, definitely. They're always keen. Like coming from a grass track background, my mum and dad and that, so they're keen and stuff like that. And obviously, yeah, I know it's not that far from me, so it's like I said, my friends, if they want to come watch and stuff like that, it's cool, and hopefully it can get a few more like crowd in as well, just to help the club out. So yeah, it should be cool.
Brilliant. Well, looking forward to seeing you ride, and hopefully you're going to bring some silverware to the club this year.
Yeah, hopefully, if we all click together, so it should be good.